Okay, so now we are uh, up here for learning conditional statement. So conditional statement means these are the statement based on conditions. Okay, so there can be one condition, there can be more than one condition. That is single condition and multi conditions. So if there is a single condition, then we use if and else, and if there are multiple conditions, then we use elif. One additional thing, elif, with if and else. So the question is, what are if and what are else? So think these like this. Okay, so say you want to buy a course. Maybe you are searching for a machine learning course, and you want to buy a course only if in your account you are having 200 rupees. Okay, so if you are having 200 rupees in your account, then you will buy the course, else you will not buy the course. Okay, so every time when you think of any condition, like any condition in your day-to-day life, one condition can be this which I explained you have to write one pseudo code for that condition. Okay, so this is the procedure one should or beginner should follow. You can do it by your own, but maybe you can take out your other ways to deal with conditions or to write your conditions, but this is the procedure which one should follow. Pseudocode will be check if money is greater than 2k. Okay, if money is greater than 2k, then ML course you will buy the ML course, otherwise you will not buy the ML course. Okay, now you need to just change this pseudocode to Python code. For changing this pseudocode to Python code, you need to understand one thing, that is what is the syntax of if else condition, because there is only one condition involved. If you will be having more than maybe 2k in your account, then you will buy the course, and otherwise you will not buy. This is a single condition. Then we have to use if and else over here. Okay, so the simple syntax for if and else is if condition, if the condition is if condition, then statement. Okay, if condition, then statement, and if this condition is true, then it will go to the statement, otherwise else. If the condition is false, then statement, then statement. Okay, and this is something which you can see as a if else condition. Okay, so what is this? What are these? These are four spaces. One, two, three, four. These are four spaces, and generally we use tab. Okay, let me backslash it. Okay, just if I'll do this, and generally we use tab. Okay, this is the four spaces, and this is called indentation. Okay, this is the indentation, and Python require you to maintain the indentation. Okay, you cannot work without indentation. It will give you error. Anyhow, it will give you error. Okay, so what we did, we understood what is the maybe syntax of if and else statement. How to write a if and else statement. So if condition, any statement, else. If this condition is not true or this condition is false, then it will execute the else condition. Okay, so the pseudo code was check if money is greater than 2k in your account, maybe then you can buy the cloud ML course, otherwise you cannot buy it. Okay, so how to convert it into Python code? Simple. If money is greater than maybe 2k, ML course buy, else ML course don't buy. Okay, so what are these if, what are this else? If and else both are the statements. What is this colon? This colon denotes the starting of if condition. Okay, and this colon defines the starting of else condition. Okay, and maybe these four are the indentation which are required. Okay, so let's say you are having money in your account. Let's say this much money, which is more than 2k. Okay, now what you are doing based on this situation, if money is greater than 2k, then what, this condition is true. See, this condition is true. How this condition is true? Because this is the initial value of money in your account, let's say. So okay, and if you will go through this condition, it will give you true. Okay, This is a true condition. True condition means money is greater than 2k. Okay, the amount of money, the amount which is associated with money variable, that is greater than 2k. So this is true. This is true means this condition is true. If this condition is true, you will buy the ML course. It will directly print buy the ML course, and it will not say into else. It will not go into else. Okay, let's run it. See, buy ML course. So what it did, we initialize random money amount in your account, and then we said if your account money in your account is greater than 2k, then you can buy. Okay, now again, if I'll switch the conditions, now when in this case else condition is not being triggered. Okay, we are not triggering else condition in this way. If you want to trigger the else condition, maybe then you are having only 100 rupees in your, like, the money amount you are having is 100 rupees. Now this condition is false. Now this condition is false. How this condition is false? Again, come here. Again, we will see it. We will try to dig down more into it. This is the money, and we are simply comparing it. Okay, we are comparing it. See, so this is a false condition. If this is a false condition, then what here will happen is it is false. If this is false, it will go to the else. Okay, now the else will get executed. Don't buy ML course. It will get printed. Okay, don't buy the ML course. Okay, so these are the simple conditions. Like, the conditions are your simple decisions which you take in your daily life. But to mention them in Python, you need to follow this syntax. Which syntax? This syntax. If condition, statement, else, statement. If condition, this is the condition, and this is the statement. Okay, this is a statement. Else, this is the statement. Okay, simple. Now there can be multiple conditions. Okay, like above we are having only one condition. If your account money, if money in your account is more than maybe 20k, then you can, maybe 2k, you can buy the course. That is the single condition. Now we can see the multiple conditions. Okay, so say you have bought ML course, but now you want certification and internship. So here we are having two conditions. Okay, two or more than two conditions, maybe three conditions we'll be having. Let's see. So if your test score is more than 80, then you will get certification of A grade. Okay, so what is the thing? Now you have bought the course. Maybe you are having more than 2k in your pocket, in your account. Now you bought the course, and now there are, after buying the course, there are multiple conditions. Maybe now you have bought the course. Now based on your score, okay, based on your score, you will be given the grades. So your grade may be A grade. When you will get 80, when you will get 60, you will get B grade, and rest you will get nothing. Okay, so we will write the pseudo code for it first. As the procedure says, this is the fundamental procedure which we have to follow. Check if score is greater than 80. If yes, print A grade. Otherwise, check if score is greater than 60. If yes, print B grade. For every other situation, print not getting anything. So this is the pseudo code. Just we are trying to write the pseudo code into Python. Okay, so just forget it for now. Just directly come to here. If your test score is greater than 80, if condition, and if this is if statement, this is the condition. Okay, and this is the statement. Again, this is the statement. Then now there are multiple conditions. Multiple condition means check if score is greater than 80, then A grade. If score is greater than 60, B grade. So multiple conditions are here. Then we are using elif. Okay, if not this condition is true, then this condition must be true. If not this condition is true, else, if both the conditions are false, this condition is false and this condition is false, then we will go to else. Okay, otherwise, if this condition is false, then we will go to this condition. Okay, so what this code is saying, if your test score, okay, if your test score is greater than 80, then you will get A grade. Okay, not 80. This is not greater than or equals to. This is only greater than. So if your test score are greater than 80, you will get A grade. Else, if this condition is not true, if in any case this condition is not true, then your test score must be greater than 60, and your test score must be less than 80. Okay, so greater than 60, maybe 61, and less than 80, maybe 79. Okay, if your score range is between 61 to 79, then you are getting the B grade. Got my point? If both the conditions are not true, if this condition is not true and this condition is not true, then it will go to else statement and it will say nothing for you. Okay. So if this if else is clear to you, then we will come to this input thing now. What input does? Directly come here. I will show you what input is doing. So input is giving you this. Because of this input, this is this is the input field you are getting over here. This is blinking. This is your input field. So what you are writing here, what is your test score? Check for 10, 70, 90. Okay. What is your test score? Check for 10, 70, 90. This is the string you are printing using input. Okay. And this input allow the user to give an input. Maybe now it is asking you what are your grades. Maybe I will say I got 70 in my assignment. Okay. Now here what we are doing, we are directly changing because this input is of type string. We are changing this to integer. Why? To compare. If we will not just change it into integer, how it will compare with this 80? How it will compare with this 60? Because a string and integer cannot be compared. So we need to put everything into integer format. Okay. So I said 70. Then I put enter. Then I will put enter and okay, wait. I guess I need to run it again. Okay. Just running it again. And now we can give it 70. Okay. Now enter and see what it is saying. It is saying this operator not supported between instances of type int. Okay. Type in it. It is not supporting it. Why it is not supporting it? Because there is something we are doing wrong. Okay. Now it will work. Because now we are changing your scores, which is a string, to int type. Okay. Now if I'll run it again, and also I will write here maybe 70. So it will show me B grade. I am getting the B grade. Okay. Why I am getting the B grade? Because how it will get executed? I gave it 70. Now your test score become now the value of your test score becomes 70. Okay. So if your test score that have become 70, so 70 is not greater than 80. This condition is false. Okay. If this condition is false, it will go to elif. It went to elif. Then it's checked your test score is greater than 60. This condition is true. And your test score is smaller than 80. This condition is true. Both the conditions are true and we are using AND. So true. For AND, if both conditions are true, then it will give output as true. So this condition, so it will print this statement. Okay. And it will not go to else. Okay. So this is the thing. You are getting the B grade. Okay. Now you can, for again for understanding this flow, just I want to take you to this website. Again to the same website we will go and we will try to understand the flow. What? Okay, just I copied every bit of code over here. Okay, and I am just visualizing it. Okay, so first thing we are taking the input. Then it is saying what is your test score. Maybe this time I said 12 and I submit it. Okay, now your test score become 12. Okay. And now your test score have become 12, but what it is a string. See, there are commas. Okay, now it is a string. Now next, here I change it into int. So now it becomes integer. Okay, now those commas have been removed. Okay, now next, if condition. If it checked your test score was 12, it checked it, and your test score was not greater than 80, then it just ignored it because this is the false condition. Then it will come to elif. See the red arrow. It is coming to elif. Now I will again do next. Now directly after elif, because your test score is not greater than 60 and your test score is not smaller than 80, but it is smaller than 80. But again, this is and it need to be, both conditions need to be true to make this condition true. So this is a false. Again, if this elif is also false, then it will come to else and it will say nothing for you. See, it will say nothing for you. Okay. So this is how this code will be executed. Again, I will come to first and I will maybe do it next. So this is how your code will be executed. Okay. So now we will, maybe I will show you indentation in the next video, and that's all. Just a quick recap. If you are having only one condition, you will use if else combination, and if you are having multiple conditions, then you will use if else, if elif and else condition. That's all for this video.